Yo, what's going down, folks? Welcome back to another episode of Bros Talk MMA. This is our 72nd episode, y'all. Give it up one time. Shit.
Yeah.
I'm your host, UTICA, undeniably the illest cat around, aka Mr. Make This Pick Real Quick. I'm here with my bro host extraordinaires.
I'm Mr. Guaranteed, Mr. Never Miss, Mr. Money Bad Maker, Mr. Money Maker, Mr. Money Chaser. Who we got over here, Ray?
It's RayBuck. It's Michael Jordan. Y'all know who the fuck it is, but it is also Mr. Took a Super L last card. I took an L. You know what I mean? I'm okay.
I love a man who wears his emotions on his sleeves. You know what I
I
mean?
took a fucking L.
didn't take
It is
long
what
at
it
all.
is. You know what I mean? I did what I did. But I'm still fucking here.
You're still
gonna be the
you're still a
greatest.
legend, broski.
I'm still gonna be the legend. I'm still gonna be the greatest. But it was hard for me. That was hard. It was a hard card for me. It was a hard card. Go ahead.
Well, folks, this is a special early in the week edition, early in the day edition, because it's Labor Day weekend. So we're hoping that y'all are enjoying your last day before getting back to the grind. We're here to cover this weekend's card taking place at 10 a.m. our time, 12 p.m. Eastern, and 8 a.m. Western time, whatever that is, over there on the coast. But yeah, this is going to be UFC Paris. Apparently, Paris has the funds to pay UFC to make sure that they get their cards their local time. So we'll be waking up early here in the States. It looks to be a 14-fight card that we got going on here. I'm going to be honest with you, folks. I don't got any notes. My computer and all of my belongings have pretty much been here since the last shooting. So didn't get a chance to really do any notes or anything like that.
My bad.
No, it's all good. If anything, this is going to be a great episode because I feel like I can pretty much look at this card and break it down for what it is. So without further ado, we're going to get into the first fight on this card. It's going to be a women's strawweight bout. We got Shauna Bannon going up against Sam Hughes. I'm going to just go ahead and cut straight to the chase. I'm going with Sam Hughes in this one. I think that they're either going to get it by decision or submission. I believe that's pretty much the X factor is their grappling ability, not necessarily like them taking people down and you know, searching for submissions, but more so just leaning on people, getting them up against the cage, wearing on them. I guess, you know, mitigating their offense and just being able to kind of point fight their way to victory and outlast their opponent. Shauna Bannon, you know, she's a striker and all that good shit. She's been able to, you know, have some decisions go her way. She's had some pretty decent competition, but nobody too great. I think this is going to be a super step up in competition for them. So, yeah, I'm going to be going with Sam Hughes, though. I think that they're going to just be able to outlast Bannon and basically gas them out and either finish them, you know, ground and pound or something like that. Or, you know, like I said, take it to the cards and win it there.
I'm going with Hughes as well. I feel like she's got the better gas tank, definitely the better fighter on the ground. Bannon has a few knockouts. She has one first-round finish. I don't think she's used to going the distance of this 3-round fight. I feel like with her limited experience, this is exactly a step up as far as competition for her. You're exactly right, Cam. Or Utica, I apologize. I feel Hughes is going to take this, and I don't even think this is going to go to deep waters. I feel like this is going to be an ass whipping from Sam Hughes. What you got, Ray?
I feel like dude clowns are sitting next to me, and they do not understand what the fuck the woman's fucking fights are about. Shauna Bannon is going to throw blows and keep throwing blows all fucking day to fucking whip her ass.
You're putting
And
a lot of L on that blow, my dude.
there's a lot of L. You right. But not now is she going to take. So Shauna Bannon for the win. Shauna Bannon is going to take this. Like, I'm not even sure why we're even talking about this.
Standing up or
It's
taking on the ground? Standing up? What are you calling?
The route of victory is a stand-up contest, and then Shauna Bannon takes it in a ground and pound, which is still going to be a TKO.
This is the first time I heard Ray call for a TKO for a women's bout in a long time. So yeah, it's a big step up in the analytics, my bro.
So you don't plan to redeem yourself after the last card, is what you're saying. Picking fucking Shauna Bannon. What the fuck?
Yeah, you better
What
finish
the
that.
fuck?
You better finish that swallow. That was a lot to swallow, Ray.
Fuck you, putos. I'm just going to tell you that I know what's going to fucking happen. Yes, I took an L. I took a fucking L the last one.
Hefty. Hefty L.
I'm not sure if you guys understand. Sometimes you just gotta fucking pick like a goddamn man. And I'm not sure if you guys watch those fucking fights. If you watch those fights, a lot of my fighters should have fucking won if they had stayed with the game plan. But they didn't. It's fine. It's whatever. Go ahead.
All right,
Let's
folks.
admit it.
Moving on to the next fight of the night. We got a welterweight bout. We got a Renat Fakhretdinov going up against Andres Gustafsson. I'm gonna be going with Gustafsson in this one by either KO or decision. They're super pressure fighter. Actually, a fighter that I didn't recognize them from their Tapology picture from the actual last time I saw them prior to the fight that I picked against them. And I felt like a dumbass as soon as I seen them step into the cage or even start walking out. I was like, oh, it's this dude. And I would have easily picked him his last fight, but I didn't. But yeah, he's going to take this fight. Super pressure fighter, zombie-esque, kind of style where he just keeps pressing forward. He can take one to give one, and he's just constant pressure and just kind of just like a Terminator kind of style of fighting. Super good gas, super like I said, just pushes the pace crazy. Renat Fakhretdinov is good, he's a good striker. He's well-rounded, he does have some grappling capability, but truly he's getting exposed more and more each fight that he gets into, and I just feel like he's gonna gas in this fight, and Andres is, like I said, he's just gonna keep pushing that pace on him, and eventually he's gonna break him, and if he's not able to get it done within 3 rounds, he'll definitely take a decision victory. So yeah, I'm gonna be going with Gustafsson.
I'm gonna be going with Renat Fakhretdinov. This dude is a KO machine. He is a monster. He does have some credibility issues in some of his recent fights, but I think for the most part, if you look at his win record, he's got double the wins and half the losses, which he only has 1 loss compared to Gustafsson. Gustafsson has 2 losses. I feel like Fakhretdinov has more ways to victory for this, and I feel like he is the bigger dog. So I'm going with Renat Fakhretdinov. Who you got, Ray?
Renat Fakhretdinov is gonna Renat Fakhroff or fuck or smash off or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Renat Fakhretdinov is going to Fakhretdinov.
I still don't know who you're picking, bro.
I'm picking Fakhretdinov.
Okay.
He's about to Fakhretdinov.
He's about to fuck Gustafsson.
Gustafsson is going to be getting Fakhretdinov off. You know what I mean? You don't know what it is.
I couldn't have said it better myself, Ray.
You know what it is. It is what it is. It's a fucking win. I'm just gonna give it to my bro.
Oh shit, that was fucking funny as fuck. All right, folks. Next up in the third bout of the night, we have a middleweight matchup between Brad Tavares going up against Robert Brysick. I'm gonna be going with Tavares in this one by either decision or I'm gonna just go with decision. I just, Brysek, they went to a decision loss against Ihor Portieria, who isn't even in the UFC, I believe, anymore, and was just basically a fall guy anyways for them, to boost competition. Um, Tavares, not he's definitely on the latter legs of his career, but he's got so much experience and is still game and like I said, he's probably going to go to the decision with Brysek. This isn't going to be like a super entertaining fight. It could have flashes of violence, and the knockout capabilities are probably going to fall more in Brysek's favor. But I just feel like he's limited in offense. He's taken a lot of time off since that loss. It's been a year and a half since he's been in the cage. After taking that loss. So, I mean, granted, he's probably been training and, shoring some things up, rounding out his game and everything like that. But I ultimately believe that he's not on a level after taking a loss to an opponent like that and taking this much time off. He's not going to come in there against a Brad Tavares who's super experienced and knows how to win ultimately, if anything. I would say he's well-rounded, has some stand-up, has some good defensive grappling. Doesn't really offer much off his back, but I feel like this is going to primarily take place on the feet, and Tavares is just going to pick him apart for 3 rounds. I'm gonna go with Tavares.
I'm going with Tavares as well. I feel like he has a better chance just because he's more seasoned. He just put away Gerald Newshart, which was recently one of my picks. I just feel like he has a higher output. He has a questionable chin at times, but I don't think he's gonna have a. I mean, Robert Brisick has a awesome freaking knockout power, and he knows how to do his. He knows how to handle his stand up, and his takedown isn't too bad. But I feel like Tavares is like Cam said, he's more seasoned. He's been in there a little bit more, and he hasn't taken as much time off, so he's more game ready. I feel. Who you got, Ray?
So these two motherfuckers on the side of the couch, they're with me. I really appreciate them now. Like, you know what I mean? I'm kind of proud of them at this point. I'm proud of you guys. I mean, good job. You finally know who's going to win. You guys know that Brad Tavares is going to win. Brad Tavares is going to, give the fucking highest fight IQ to this particular opponent. I'm not saying he has the highest fight IQ in the globe or in the UFC space, but he does have a high fight IQ, and he's definitely going to win. And so, Brad Tavares for the win. That's what it is.
For sure.
Excellent breakdown, Ray.
Awesome. All right, folks. Moving on to a welterweight matchup on the night. We got Sam Patterson going up against Trey Waters. I'm going to be going with Sam Patterson in this one by either submission or... I'm not going to say KO. I'm going to say submission or decision. I believe that's ultimately, going to be the X factor in this fight. Both are good strikers. Both are well-rounded in their respects. We got Patterson coming in with a slight reach advantage, and then you got Waters coming in with a slight height advantage. I think that this fight's going to primarily take place on the feet, but I think that if Patterson is smart, he'll mix it up, which could ultimately, lead to some openings to get him, a finish. I just think that if he keeps it just strictly standing up with Waters, he gives him more of a chance. So I think that both have had very good strength of schedule. I would even maybe say I would lean it to Waters a little more. But I just feel like Patterson's a gamer, and he's going to come in there with the more aggressive fight style. As long as he keeps his hands up and doesn't keep his chin fucking, wide open, he should be good to go, which, as long as he's mixing it up, I think he'll be all right. I'm going to be going with Patterson.
I'm going to take Patterson as well. I feel like Utica's absolutely right. This is going to be a stand-up fight of two guys giving a good strike fight. Although Patterson does have more first-round finishes and have a better knockout record, I feel like Trey Waters still has the chance to end it because he has the power advantage. But as far as the precision striking and the better chin, I'm gonna have to go with Sam Patterson. And yeah, I'm taking Sam Patterson for a KO. This is gonna be a good fight. What do you think, Ray?
I think it's gonna be a great fight. I think Sam Patterson is gonna get the ass whooping KO, or finish. I'm not even gonna say KO. I'm gonna say he's gonna get the finish. Um, that being said, like, look at you guys. You guys are out here actually picking the way you're supposed to be picking. I'm proud of you guys. I'm proud of you. Like two little folks on the couch that are next to me. Solid work. Solid work. Solid work. You know what I mean? That being said, I'm picking Sam Patterson. Are we to the main event yet, or do we still got like one more or two more?
We still got.
Bro, we're going into fight number 5 of 14.
Okay, what I've asked you, I didn't ask you that question. I asked you.
We're still in the prelim.
Okay, thank you, sir. Thank you, Darren. You know what the fuck you're doing. And then
We
like,
got about 4 prelims if you want more meat on that bone there.
all right then.
You good? I just want to say I'm proud of you. It sounds like you got your wits about you and you're
Yeah.
ready to get on the winning train again.
Yes,
so
sir.
welcome to the club, my man, because UFC China was atrocious outside of that Walker pick. I'll give you that. We'll give you that.
Humble Pilot's good on you, bro.
Here you go.
It's all right. 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 No, I knew what happened there. You know what I mean? I understand what happened.
He wasn't ready.
I wasn't ready. But I will tell you, that Walker pick, solid.
It was.
Yeah, and I knew it. And I gave you the whole shit about it.
It was a solid pick. Oh, definitely a solid pick, for sure, for sure. I'm not going to take anything away from you on that one. But moving on to the next prelim fight of the evening.
Thank you.
We got another welterweight matchup. We have Axel Sola going up against Reese McKee. I feel like this is probably one of the more recent added fights to the card, if not maybe the most recent added fight to this card. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and just go with Axel Sosa on this one. Reese McKee is just not UFC caliber to me personally. And his last win, was against a guy coming into the UFC fresh off of the Contender Series. So, and I'm not even sure if that dude won his fight. But anyways, yeah. So I'm going to be going with Axel Sola in this one. I get it. He's coming into the UFC. This will be his debut. But I do believe that he's just going to be a little bit more just deadlier. I mean, more threatening. Reese McKee is just, he's a little bit chinny. He's long and should definitely use his distance and reach to his advantage, but I just don't see that happening. I see this guy swarming him, overwhelming him, and, getting him out of there. So we'll see how it goes, though. I'm going with Axel Sola.
I'm taking Reese McKee. I feel like he's the more seasoned fighter. He has the experience in the UFC. And though he doesn't have the best record, he has 11 knockouts. He has 3 wins by submission. He has 8 first-round knockouts. So I feel like he has a really good chance of putting this away early if his opponent, this is his debut. So he's probably going to come out a little bit feisty and looking to make this fight at the center of the octagon. But I think as far as when it boils down to it, season-wise, Reese McKee is going to have the experience and is going to weather the fight into a later round, if not stopping it early, because he has proven to end his fights a little early. What you think, Ray? Ray, how many viewers we got? I'm sorry about that, guys.
Just my man Gomez is in here. Oh, and Caesar Marin, shout out to you. Shout out Gomez in the chat.
Sorry you guys had to deal with that.
You ready?
Sola for the win. Y'all know what the fuck we're doing. Like, what are we doing? Reese McKee, come on, my dog. Like, that dude has been needed to be out of the UFC. He's just not that good. We all know it. He's not that good. Does he have a lot of fights? Sure, great. Has he been in the UFC a long time? Great, that's good. He's not UFC caliber fucking fight material. He is whip that dude's ass so you can move to the next level material. That being said, I'm going with Sola, and that's what it is.
Nice. Thank you for that. Anyway. No. I think you got your tongue on it that time, bro. What the fuck? What the fuck? Anyway.
Save it for the freaks.
Next up on the card, y'all, we got a heavyweight matchup. We got Marcin Tybura going up against Ante Delija. I'm going with Tybura in this one. It's either going to be like a submission or decision win. Delija, he's coming in making his debut. Tybura's super seasoned, is still making prospects look crazy out here. Most recently, his win over Mick Parkin was fucking a great example of that. And
Belt to ass.
and I think that the grappling of Tybura is going to be the difference maker here. He should mix it up, shouldn't get into too many long-standing exchanges with Delija, and I think he'll be good to go. So, that's who my pick's going to be with is Tybura.
I'm going with Marcin Tybura as well. He's been proven to have a good he has a good chin on him. I feel like he's learned to not sitting there and have these phone booth fights with these dangerous fighters. He's learned that he can take a punch, but he can't take every fucking punch. And I think that's a humbling lesson for him. And I feel like since he's since he stepped his game up and learned to hit and not get hit a little bit more, and to make these fights a little bit nasty without taking the damage, I feel like he's been leveling up. I'm taking Marcin Tybura. I feel like he has the better chance, better route to victory, and I feel like he's going to be putting a beat down this Saturday.
That's what's up. That's what's up. Who we got?
Who you got, Ray?
We're going to go with Marcin Tybura. Tybura, why not? Why wouldn't we go with him?
Good job.
We're proud of you.
You guys should be fucking proud of me. Been out here fucking doing my fucking best all fucking day, every day. Anyway, that being said, Tybura he's just a dog. He's just going to be there. He's going to strike. He does have the grappling as well if he needs to. Really doesn't really get into that. But his striking is amazing. You know what I mean? It's not perfect. It's not some sniper shit. But his striking is solid, and it's going to keep going, and he's going to keep his pacing is good. His pacing keeps him all the way in there for all 3 rounds. And so I think he wins this one. In my opinion, he wins this one. But again, I don't know. We'll see.
Right on. Moving on, folks, to a light heavyweight matchup. We got Omar Sy going up against Bredson Ribeiro. I'm going to be going with Sy in this one by either KO or, decision. Ribeiro, they're good. They're going to have the KO power, all that good stuff. But that's pretty much it. They're just knockout power, pretty limited in their offense, in my opinion. I mean, they can, put together a submission victory, I believe, here and there. But Omar Sy is also very well-rounded. And I just think, like, the fresher of the two prospects, he's going to have a more calculated and measured approach, but is learning that he's going to have to, apply a little bit more pressure. He can't just coast off of, talent or, just think he's going to get these guys out of there. Like, he has to come in with the all-around game plan. And I think he's just getting better as the fights go on. So I'm going to be going with Omar Sy on this one. Who we got?
I'm checking Brenson Ribeiro. I feel like Omar Sy has a hard time up against these shorter opponents that get him in these phone booth fights. He's made Alonzo Menifield's freaking last fight legendary, being that he was such a favorite to win. I don't feel like Omar Sy is necessarily a fraud, but I don't feel like he's on this level yet. I feel like Brenson Ribeiro has more first round finishes. He has better ways of finishing this fight. And I feel like he's going to be the aggressor the majority of this fight. Omar Sy likes to sit there, and he has a habit of watching these fights happen in front of him and evolve. And he has a hard time catching up with the boxing of him, especially with him being so long in arms with reach. If he gets these guys that won't play the range management game with him, he usually has a hard time with these dirty boxing guys. So I'm taking Ribeiro for the KO.
I've got to say that Brenton Ribeiro, I like this guy. But I do not like him to win this one against Omar Sy. Like, it's just not going to fucking happen. It's unfortunate. We're going to see a change in that regard, I think, a lot during the rest of this season of the UFC. And it's just what it is. Like, younger dudes be beating up older dudes. I don't fucking like it. Like, I'm not a fan of it. You know what I mean? Like, because I'm an older dude, right? But I never been beaten up by younger dudes because that shit ain't gonna fucking happen. You guys are gonna fucking always lose. You try to come against the gang. But, that being said, I've got to go with Omar Sy. That being said. Because I'm a fucking, like, you know what I mean? I mean, catch me outside.
What a quote.
Yeah, that quote's crazy, but for sure. Moving on, folks, to a featherweight matchup. At 145, we got William Gomes going up against Robert Ruschala. I'm going to be going with Gomes in this one by a decision victory. They could possibly get the KO, TKO, something like that, but I'm going to go with Gomes. I just feel like they're the more seasoned fighter at the UFC level. Ruschala is going to be making their debut, although they're well-rounded in their game plan, and potentially their grappling could be the X factor in this one. I just think Gomes is super technical, knows when to turn it on when he needs to, but ultimately just really knows how to win. That's really his thing, is that he just knows how to win. So sometimes it's not the most entertaining. Sometimes it is downright boring as hell and, a reason to go take a smoke break or, get another drink. But he knows how to get it done most times. I even think in his split decision loss against Hyder Emil, I think he actually won that fight. But it is what it is when you let it go to the cards. So I think he's gonna redeem himself here in front of the hometown crowd. So I'm gonna be going with Gomes in this one.
I'm going with Gomes as well. I feel like he has the slightly higher output from Robert Ruschala. I feel like Ruschala, for him to get this done, he's probably going to apply a lot of pressure at the center of the octagon. And I feel like Gomes is going to be playing some counter striking from the outside, circling the octagon and possibly level changing and not allowing Ruschala to get too much damage on him. I think this is going to be possibly a boring fight. I'm taking Gomes for the decision.
Mad Gomes for the mad boring fight. Definitely gonna fucking happen. Gomes is just gonna put a little more strikes on him. And it is what it is, and it sucks. Like, but I respect Gomes because Gomes does a very calculated fight with whoever he's fighting. Most times he wins, but sometimes he fucking shits the bed. Or sometimes he shits the bed. Most times he wins. Is what I'm meaning. But Gomes, it's not exciting. He's a GSP. Like, he's just going to technically whip your ass. And that is what it is.
For sure, for sure. Shouts out Gomez and Cesar Marin and Nylish in the chat. Much love for y'all tuning in on this glorious Labor Day Monday. Moving on to the main event or main card, to the first fight to start the main card, because I know that was important to you to know.
Welcome to the main card, folks.
Right on. That's what says get fired up. That's how you fire him up, Ray. Moving on to a featherweight matchup, we got Patricio Pitbull going up against Lucene Keta. I'm gonna be going with Pitbull in this one. This looks like, one of those situations where either a new prospect comes in and does something flashy against, an established veteran, or the established veteran, is able to humble the prospect and, just get another victory under their belt. And I think that's what's going to happen here with Patricio Pitbull. I just think that they're too experienced and too high level of a fighter to be, taking on a newcomer like this. And I get it, their first UFC fight, they kind of were just standing still. And then in their next fight, against Ige, it wasn't the most exciting, but they got the job done. This Kita guy, definitely looks like a knockout specialist, somebody who's going to be, super entertaining down the road, especially being as young as they are. They can still round out their game and, become somebody to be a force within the division. But right now, I don't know. This is kind of even almost like disrespectful to Pitbull at this point. He did win his last matchup against a seasoned veteran in Dan Ige, who I believe is ranked as well. So kind of wild. Maybe a fight fell out that I'm not aware of. And also something else to note is Kita is coming in. They're moving down in weight for this fight. The last time that they fought, they were fighting at the lightweight limit, 155. So they're coming in 145 for this fight. But I'm going to go with Pitbull. I'm going to just take the experience over the flash. Who we got, go?
I'm taking Patricio Pitbull as well. Even though he's 38 years old and he doesn't have a whole lot of fights left in his career, so I couldn't see them just throwing them just kind of one of these fights. I think Utica's right. I think something had to have fallen out or something on the other side of the camp. But I feel like, Patricio Pitbull, he has a tested chin. He's, fought Dan Ige, went the distance. And, that says a lot, for his age and for him not being in the UFC for so long. He's probably not going to have a very long career, but I do think he's going to take a W on this one. What do you got, Ray?
Wow. I don't even have this shit on my little list of things I was talking about, but Patricio Pitbull, I think he wins. I think he fucking wins this bout versus Luis, whatever, King Top, whatever. Yeah, I don't give a fuck. It's not I don't give her his name. Anyway, Patricio Pitbull for the win. You better fucking do it. You know what I mean? I'm not believing in you mad heavy, my dog, but you better fucking do it.
I didn't really know this fight was taking place, so fucking since I got to pick you right off top, you better fucking get it done.
Bitch ass motherfucker, you better make that shit fucking happen. But yeah, Patricio Pitbull.
You're going for loose Nikita?
No, I want Patricio Pitbull. Let me see. Give me a second. No, fuck that shit. Actually, let's go ahead and say I'm gonna go with Kikita.
Loose Nikita?
Yeah. Okay.
Willy nilly now.
I don't give a shit about willy nilly.
You got lost in the sauce in the last card, bro.
Nah.
Okay.
I lost one little car. You know what I mean? One little car. I went fucking four and what, 8, something like that. Easy. I'm the greatest ever, bro. Like, fuck this card. You know what I mean?
According to this year's tracking results.
Oh my
But we'll get to that later
We'll
on
talk
in the
that
episode,
later.
folks.
Yeah. That's a touchy subject.
You know what, like, folks? Let me just like get real calm with y'all and like talk with y'all for a second. Y'all know what I've done. Y'all know where the fuck I've been. Y'all know how great I've been this entire fucking time on this fucking channel. I've won the last 2 years of this channel, and no one has stopped me. No,
The
none.
last 2
no.
years, what are you talking about? I'm winning this year currently by 3 fights right now. I'm
Facts.
winning this entire
Facts.
year by 3 fights. Now,
You're winning this entire-
overall, all time, you got that all time, but you're not winning this year in particular. You're not 70% either, like you've
last
been
8
lying
months.
to our audience about, just so you know.
Can we just get to, hey, we need to get through the fight, y'all. Hey, we need to get through the fight. It's too
Fuck
early.
this fight. Fuck the fight. I don't
is
give a fuck
too
about a
early.
fight. No. This is a fight right now. Listen here. I didn't fucking won the entire first year. And this year, guess what? Even though you're winning this year, you're still losing, my dog. But it's okay. It's fucking far okay. And
Who you going with?
it doesn't matter who I'm going with. I'm just going to go with who the fuck I feel like I want to go with. I'm going to go with Quieta. Because it makes more sense than Pitbull, because Pitbull's this is like old little bitch. Whatever. That being said, done going Quieta. In addition to that, like, pull up my whole record. You motherfuckers think I'm losing. I'm not fucking losing.
They already did
I'm
that
not
on the
sure.
tracker, my dude.
They did it on the tracker for 8 months, my dog. I've been doing this shit for far more than that. Far more than that. Huh? Go ahead.
A year and 8 months.
A year and 8 months.
Oh, been doing it. Been winning. Been winning. Been winning.
So, Keita, can we just get a solid confirmation on Keita?
Yeah.
Oh, you already got the solid confirmation, but it's all right though. I'm gonna like you think you're a fan of like the whole little 8 month shit. I'm not 8 month shit fucking dude. I'm an all month shit dude. Go ahead.
Hey, bringing up all your last
see.
hits, you're giving us Drake vibes, bro.
Okay.
Fuck that shit. Drake nigga, I'm not no fucking Drake nigga. I'm great. But it's all right. Go ahead. My bad. I didn't mean to snatch that shit out of your hand, my dog.
Thank you. Appreciate that. Moving on to a lightweight matchup. We got Fares Ziam going up against Kawi Fernandez. I'm going to be going with Ziam in this one by either submission or KO. They're just super well-rounded, getting better as each fight goes. Rounding out their game, they're literally a threat anywhere, and I don't think that they're going to let Homeboy get one over on them in front of the hometown crowd. Fernandez is super fucking deadly on the feet, though. He's going to throw everything with bad intentions and could very well, catch Ziam or, and hurt him with, leg kicks, punches, whatever. But when it comes to the ground, he's scrappy down there too, but Ziam is bigger and super longer. I guess he has a slight reach advantage, but he's going to be the bigger fighter in this matchup. So if he uses the distance well and just uses his length, he can get it done on the feet, get the KO if it opens up, get a decision victory. Or if he wants to, he can take this to the ground, and I think that would actually be his better route to victory is if he took it to the ground with Fernandez or at least mixed it up with him and eventually got it done down there. But all in all, I'm going with Ziam.
I'm going with Caio Fernandez. I feel like he has a better chance. I feel like he's going to be the more aggressive fighter. I feel like he's got more confidence in his hand power, and he's going to be trying to exert it and exert his dominance in this fight. I feel like he has a possibility of going to the ground, and he has decent takedown, but I think standing up is going to be key for Cowie. And yeah, I feel like Fernandez has too many first round KOs. I feel like you know, ZM's gonna be wanting to stand with him because he's got hand power as well. But I feel like Fernandez is gonna come out on top because he does have nastier boxing, and I feel like he's the dog ear fighter.
Siama's gonna smack Fernandez in the mouth, right in his fucking mouth. You know what I mean? And then after he smacks him in the mouth, he's gonna smack him in the mouth again. He's gonna keep smacking him in the mouth like a bitch. You know what I mean? He's gonna keep doing that shit. And so, like that being said, Ziam's gonna fucking win. And then, like, once he smacks him to the ground, you know what I mean, and sets him down there, then at that point maybe he might grapple him a little bit if he needs to. But it'll probably just be a ground and pound and just like, give him a little bit of action down there. Because that's what fucking Fernandez deserves going against Ziam. Ziam is a dog, a monster, a killer, a beast. Like one of these dudes, almost exactly like me. So I understand what he's saying and what he can do. And he's gonna go ahead and put him down to the ground and whip an ass. Zion for the win.
Fuck yeah. Shit just got me hyped for that fucking fight, bro. Oh, shit. Moving on to another light heavyweight matchup on the card. We got Modestas Bukauskas going up against Paul Craig.
Gosh, pump faker of the fucking year.
Bruh, I'm just going to go with Bukauskas on this one. Basically, Craig's, only opportunity is to get this to the ground and try and, finish it there. He's got some nasty leg kicks on the feet, but that's about it. He's super chinny, though, so he shouldn't, dare try to, stand up with Bukauskas. The only other route to victory he has is if he gets fucking rocked by Bukauskas, he lands on his back, and then Bukauskas tries to, go in for the finish, and then gets himself caught up in the legendary Paul Craig triangle choke. So as long as he doesn't allow that to happen to him, he pretty much should win this fight, like by default. If it's stand-up, he should be able to find an opening for a finish or just take it to the cards and get it done there. And, if he could stuff takedowns, which I think he can, and just, like I said, as long as he doesn't end up on his back or in Paul Craig's guard, I think he can get this one done, should get this one done. I'm going with Bukauskas. Who you got?
I got Bukauskas as well. No matter how tough Paul Craig comes into that face-off looking like he's ready to murder somebody. I don't care. I don't care how tough he looks. I don't care if he colors his eyes with Sharpies and they're all fucking black and you can't see past the whites. This dude does not want to stand up and fight anybody. He wants to go to the ground. He wants to do some dilly-dilly shit. He's not into standing up and cracking. So I just can't, He's got most of his finishes are down on the ground finishing other people. Utica's right. If he does somehow fucking get punched out, get punched to the ground, and he still got his wits about him, he's still dangerous to Bukauskas. So I feel like Bukauskas needs to I think he needs to put his ass on the ground a couple times before he goes after him for the finish, because Paul Craig is a little bit durable on the ground. His chin is very questionable, but I feel like on his back, he's like Utica said, he'll still be dangerous even after putting him down there with a hard blow. I'm taking Bukauskas with a knockout for the finish.
For sure. Shouts out Queen Angel in the chat. Who you got, bro?
Sis?
I've always got Bukauskas. Gonna fucking make it happen, bro. I'm proud of Darren. Guaranteed to make it fucking happen. About fucking time. You fucking agree with me and agree with the fact that I know what the fuck I'm doing. So, That being said, Bukauskas for the win. Bukauskas is a fucking dog fighter, going to fucking just give the fucking greatest that he can possibly give out in these streets. And that's who I'm picking for the win.
Fuck yeah.
Cause I'm fucking dope. Watch me go 90% on this card.
Oh my gosh.
Okay. You had me all the way up until that point.
Yeah. We were cheering for you till then.
Like, I don't give a fuck about you cheering for me. I don't need you guys to cheer for me. I'm always gonna be the dog in this card, and I'm always gonna fucking handle it. You know what I mean? Sometimes I took an L. I took an L this last one. It's all good though. I'm out here winning.
For sure. You're right. Moving on, folks, to a lightweight matchup. We got Balaji Oki going up against Mason Jones. I'm gonna be going with Oki in this one by either decision or KO. This is actually gonna be a really good fight though. Both are really good strikers. Mason Jones in his own right, is pretty well rounded. So he could potentially mix this up, and I think that's probably the X factor is if he implores some grappling, leans on Oki a little bit, is able to tire them out and mitigate the stand-up damage. But I ultimately am going with Oki in this one because I just think he's the deadlier fighter. I think he, as long as he's able to measure his output and his energy, he should be able to get this one done. I think he proved in his last bout that he's definitely got, some good offense and just like can be threatening, but also measured at the same time. Has some technical ability in there and just raw ability as well. So as long as he doesn't let Jones get him to the ground, I think Oki can get this one done. That's who I'm going with.
I'm taking the Zulu Warrior as well. I feel like he has a high output. He's going to take the center of that stage like he likes to. He's going to be pouring it on to Mason Jones. And I feel like both of them are fairly dangerous fighters, standing up and on the ground, because both of them have finishes up top and on the ground. But I feel like output and damage-wise is going to be the determining factor of this fight. I feel like range management of Aoki being able to come in and come out and making his strikes and not getting caught up with Mason in these dog fights or allowing him to level change and get him to the ground. So that's who I'm taking.
I agree with Darren. I think it's going to be a dog fight, and hopefully Oki throws enough a volume on it. That's the big thing. We need Oki to throw the volume. He is a sniper. He is going to get the fucking better of the shots, because he has better striking in out of those two. But I don't know if he necessarily has the volume out of those two, because Oki does want to pick his shots. He does not just throw crazy volume, but he needs to. He needs to in this fight to make sure that he wins this fucking bout or wins the rounds that he needs to win. So Oki for the sure.
Yes, indeed. All right, folks. Moving into the co-main event of the evening, we have another lightweight matchup on the card. We got Benoit Saint-Denis going up against Mauricio Rufy of the Fighting Nerds. We got Benoit Saint-Denis representing for France, so they're going to be hyped for this one. He's super deadly, well-rounded, can get it done on the ground, can get it done on the feet, throws everything with bad intentions. He's a dog, but he can be put down as a dog. I'm going to be going with Rufy in this one. I just think that they're going to be more crisp with the striking. They're going to be more technical with the striking, but they're still going to be throwing everything with bad intentions. I think they're going to, use Saint Denis' aggression against them and ultimately, just either put them down with a counter strike or, I could see Benoit Saint-Denis eventually going for the takedown because he can't get it done on the feet and then Rufy's just able to stuff those takedowns and or incorporate some of that Fighting Nerds grappling, which, you know, I'm sure he's a sneaky grappler, or at least good enough to just, like I said, stuff the takedown, get back up to his feet, and, you know, proceed to search for the finish there again. I just think he's going to be the better fighter of the two overall. And so, yeah, I'm going to be going with Rufy in this one.
I'm taking Rufy as well. I feel like Benoit Saint Denis is going to come out, you know, really trying to pour it on in the first round, trying to take presence to the center of that octagon. And I feel like Rufy's already knows what's to come with this fight. I feel like he's going to take a lot of damage. I feel like he's going to be the better counter striker because Benoit Saint Denis likes to fight moving forward predominantly. His chin has been tested, and he doesn't have the weakest chin, but he has been knocked down and knocked out before. He has been I've seen him dominate fights and lose at the end of it, you know, gassing out. So he's a high output fighter. I feel like he's a dog of a fucking fighter. But Rufy, I feel like, is a polished fighter, probably has a better game plan, and overall the better of the chance of road to victory because Saint Denis does have some submissions on his resume, but I don't feel like he has the grappling to deal with Rufy. So I'm taking Rufy for the finish.
Absolutely go with fucking Rufy because Rufy has the fucking best fight plan because Rufy is part of the Fight Nerds. In addition to him being part of the Fight Nerds, he has dudes who are literally data analysts figuring out how he can possibly beat this dude. And I originally did not want to go with Rufy because I didn't think he could whip this dude. But if he has a whole ass team behind him of nerds, crazy nerds, right? Like on some like stupid fucking data analyst shit, how can he lose? Right? He knows exactly how this dude's gonna throw and what he needs to do to win. And so he's figured that out. So we gotta go with Rufy. I think it's one of the biggest picks of the card, and that's where I'm at right now. Guarantee it.
All right.
Excellent breakdown.
Moving on to the main event of the evening.
I love doing that without Ray. That shit's so funny.
Yeah, you two assholes is doing that shit together now. That's cool.
Well, I mean, sorry, bro. We all just can't be solo dolo introducing the main card. This is the main card.
The main
brought
card.
to you by RayBuck.
I do it better than that, but it is what it is. I say, hey, you know what I mean? The main card's coming up. Like, where's the main card at? Generally, that's how I say it. But I understand.
I'm
I
Ray
understand.
Bucks. Welcome to Who's a Bitch. This evening, which fighter's a bitch this evening? Go ahead, lead it, Ray. Who do you think is gonna take this one?
Who's the biggest bitch on the night out of everybody?
Yes, we all want to know. We know you know.
I'm going to tell you who the biggest bitch on the night, or who the fucking biggest pimp on the night is motherfucking Borralho is the biggest pimp on the night. Can't lose. Never gonna lose. Never will lose. He's a boss on this shit. You know why? Why? Because he's got a whole bunch of nerds behind him. Telling him how to do the thing that he's supposed to be doing, and he's doing it anyway. Great shit. Throw the little glasses on. Make it fucking happen. Illest motherfucker in the world. Go ahead.
All right. Well, to introduce the main event of the evening, we have a middleweight matchup. We got Nassourdine Imavov going up against the pimp of the night, ladies and gentlemen.
Can't lose.
Fucking Caio Borralho, who, hey, coincidentally enough, that's who I'm going with, is the pimp of the night, Caio Borralho. This fight is definitely going to be stand-up versus grappling, But I mean, both encompass enough of each that they're not necessarily the greatest at to make this an interesting fight. Imavov is definitely going to be the better striker in this match, with some grappling in his back pocket. And then Caio Borralho is going to be the grappler with some decent striking in his back pocket. I would say that Imavov's grappling might be better than Borralho's striking, but ultimately, when we go to their strengths, I believe Borralho's grappling is going to overwhelm Imavov's striking. So, yeah, I'm gonna be going with Borralho on this one. I just feel like the Fighting Nerds got a lot of momentum behind them. They're a super good team. They're all making each other better. You got a good mixture of strikers and grapplers within that camp. And yeah, Borralho, he stepped in as the backup for the Duplessis Chimaev fight. So he's definitely conditioned. He's definitely trained up. He's ready to go. And like Ray said, these guys are doing analytics in the background. So it isn't like they picked Imavov by, mistake. Now, granted, there may have been a bottleneck at the top of the division where he may have been one of a few guys to pick from, but ultimately they went with him. And yeah, I just think Borralho is ready to go. And yeah, he's going to get this one done. I think a lot of people might be lured into a false sense of security with Imavov's grappling just because he made a heavyweight and Cyril Gahn look like a child and he kind of ragdolled him. But Cyril Gahn isn't a great grappler. So if anything, that was just a teaching lesson for him. But yeah, all in all, I just believe that Borralho is going to get this done on the ground. If not able to get it, get Imavov out of here, he'll just ride him out for freaking at least 4 of the 5 rounds and take home the victory on the cards. Who we got, gents?
So, sorry, I'm gonna interrupt you for just a second, Darren. My bad. I hate that shit. I hate to do that to you.
No, you're good.
But this is that fighting nerd shit. That fighting nerd shit is crazy. Like, these dudes are literally doing data analytics on how people fight, and that's why they're gonna win. And that's why I'm going with them. It just makes sense. And like, now we're not at a point to where who's the strongest, who's the best with technique. No, we're not at that. We're at the point of who knows the other person's technique well enough to whip their ass. You know what I mean? You're gonna step a foot forward. You know what I mean? And that means you're gonna throw a right hook, or you're gonna throw a left hook, or you're gonna throw an uppercut, or whatever the fuck you're gonna do. That's the real shit. That's where you're gonna know what the fuck's gonna happen. So that's where I'm at. That's what I love. And these dudes have figured it out. That being said, go ahead, Darren. I'm sorry.
No, you're good. I'm gonna go with Nassourdine Imavov, and let me explain to you why. I feel like both guys are capable of finishing this fight, but I feel like if this goes to a decision and it's close, which I think it's going to be because there's going to be a lot of give and take, I feel like Imavov might get the decision, given they're in France, and I don't feel like Kyle's that much better than Imavov. I'm sorry. I feel like they're both really good fighters. Both of them have a really high ceiling, but if it's a close fight and it's left to a decision, I feel like Imavov has the advantage. So I don't think Kyle has what it takes to put Imavov out and vice versa, be honest with you.
There's a scenario definitely I can see where, we're in round 4 or 5 and Borralho's gassed out from over grappling. And now Imavov, is stuffing takedowns, coming on late in the fight, and is either threatening the finish late in the fight or is able to potentially, put a beating so bad in those last 2 that maybe it sways the judges. And like you said, I didn't even think about this in a lot of these fights, is if it goes to the decision for the Paris fighter or for the France fighter. damn, that could potentially have changed everything. But I feel solid in my picks. I felt good going into the show. You know, even though I didn't have all my notes put together, I still feel like these were the outcomes I still would have went with. But hey, man,
Absolutely.
I'm looking forward to this
Yeah,
weekend.
good luck.
This is
Good
gonna
luck,
be
bro.
super good. Most definitely, most definitely. All right, who we got in the chat? All right, shouts out Queen Angel, shout out Nilish, Cesar, Marin, Gomez, everybody. Real quick though, let's touch on some real business. You know, you guys are looking at, you know, you're right now live.
You're looking
in the
at the
flesh.
dude. You're looking at the dude, man.
You're looking at the 6th most profitable motherfucker out of all channels and hosts and personalities within the picks and predictions space. It's your boy. Hundreds of channels, even more hundreds of hosts overall. And your boy sits at the top, at least in 6th place, you know, in terms of profitability. I'm whooping this fool's ass in picks, you know, on the year. Let's also get that correct. And, you know, I'm not doing too bad for myself in terms of picking underdogs this year. But, yeah, shouts out to the UFC predictions tracker. Make sure that you check them out. If you are a channel that partakes in the picks and predictions of UFC fights, go ahead and holler at them. Make sure that you get your picks and predictions followed. It's a nice little community. Help, you know, jump your followers up. But make sure you go check them out. Like and subscribe to their channel. What you got, bro?
I've got to say that one of the fucking greatest pickers out here, unfortunately, at this moment in time, is not me. But you guys know it is me. Y'all know that all time it is me. But in the last 8 months, this motherfucker over here, directly to my, I think this is to my right, directly to my right, he's done some shit.
Proud of you.
He's
Proud
been
of you.
he's been the picker. He's been the one. He has decided that he's going to try to be almost RayBuck, but not quite. But he's still getting that money, getting them picks. Good shit. Good shit. You know what I mean?
I feel like you guys have both had some really outstanding cards consecutively because you guys really haven't done a whole lot of bad. But last 8 weeks, really, or 8 months, I'm sorry, just buckling down and, you know, trying to, you know, get this homework in and trying to do your best to keep up with all these fights that keep dropping out and still maintain a sense of knowledge on who's going to win and trajectory victories. Yeah, I feel like you've done an excellent job, Utica, 100%.
So, all right, and then we're also going to talk about Darren. Darren T. This guy, this fucking guy, right? If you've seen him on the tracker, he is still at 59%, still winning. Always fucking winning. Same way with my.
That's a short amount of time.
It's a short amount of time that you win it, and also it's a small pool to win from, which is hard. And so we got 59. I think he was at 59.7%. I'm gonna call it that because I think that's what it was.
Yep.
You were at 61.3%. I think I was at 60% even. I'm pretty sure. I'm not definite on that.
Yeah.
But it's pretty close. We're right there. Everybody fucking knows.
Proof's in the pudding, y'all. We're not sitting here and be
fucking
making up
pudding.
bets out of our
I'm
ass.
not
We're fucking
bullshitting.
doing the homework, and we are giving you guys
But-
real content, truth content.
But the best ROI out here, the winning ROI
Yeah.
in the last 8 months, not all time. You don't get all time, motherfucker, because I'm all time. But last 8 months, it's been Utica for the win. I'll give you that. And then also, I want to shout out because we're done with the whole shit, right? We got 5 copies. 5 copies. Go ahead.
Yeah, shouts out to Phaedra, who donated on Buy Me a Coffee. Once again, folks, if you want to help out this channel, and
Cassius Cole bought us a coffee as well.
oh, okay, Cash Cole, I appreciate that. Thank you for buying a coffee. I'm shout you out on the platform. So shouts out Cash Cole and Phaedra for donating. If you ever want to help out Bros
Thank you
Talk
for the
MMA,
donation.
in particular with hardware, because some of my hardware is starting to, reach its peak. So, if you ever want to help out, definitely go check out our Buy Me a Coffee link in the description. We really appreciate that. Actually, it's in the channel description, not in this description, but I will add that to the description now that I think about it. So, but no, shouts out. Phaedra bought 5 coffees.
Thank you, Phaedra.
Cash Cole bought a coffee. Anything is everything. So I truly appreciate everybody who has been viewing and subscribe to the channel and just supporting us along this way. Like I said, we're at 72 episodes, so much love to everybody. Truly appreciate that. Yeah. What else did I want to say? Make sure that you like, comment, share, and subscribe to this channel. Make sure that you like this episode. And yeah. Make sure that you follow us on IG and TikTok at Bros Talk MMA. You can follow myself also on those platforms at UTICA, UTICA_SME. And yeah, we got anything else we want to share, gentlemen?
Go ahead,
We got any parlays, y'all? I know I got some parlays.
I ain't got no parlays. I'm sitting out on this one.
Okay, real quick then. Let me run down these parlays real quick. I'm going to be going with Hughes, Patterson, Gustafson, Omar Sy, Modestus Bukauskas, and Belagioki. I'm going to give you all this 6-pick parlay. If you wanted to spice it up, you could definitely throw like Mauricio Rufy in there just, to add a little something on there. But all in all, let me see here. I want to give you all maybe one more too. I was thinking about Borralho. You know what? If you want to shit your pants on the night, go ahead and throw Borralho on top of that with Rufy. But otherwise, I just got that 6-pick parlay. Y'all got anybody that?
Of course I do. I'm the parlay fucking god.
Okay.
Darren, do you have a parlay?
No parlays. I'm sitting out on this one, brother.
Good. Okay, cool. Great. I don't need nobody else to fucking have this fucking cool ass parlay that I got. I want you guys just to enjoy it and have it. Cause I'm not dope. This is a fucking main event. This is a main event parlay.
Okay.
Ready for it?
For the love of Lowell, will you just freaking give it to us?
Don't bring that name up around me. I don't need Lowell to come through here and say anything about what parlay I've got. I've got the greatest fucking parlay that's ever gonna be said. Bukakis. Bukaki parlay, right? Bukakis. Rufio.
Yes, sir.
Remember that?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
And Borralho. 3 motherfuckers who are guaranteed to fucking win. And give me my money on my fucking parlay. Because I'm the greatest motherfucking parlay picker that's ever been fucking picking. Enjoy yourself. 3 for the win.
Real quick, shouts out to my guy, the MMA Mystic, in the building. Real quick note about him. He's doing great on Method of Victory picks.
Absolutely.
So shouts out to them. Make sure you check them out. My guy Darren ain't doing too bad on those either. He's steadily getting his feet up underneath him with that, and he's going to be a player in that department as well. But shout outs right now to the main player, my guy MMA Mystic, in the chat. He asks how we feel about the Kawi dog pick. Well, I picked against Kai Fernandez. Bro picked against Kai Fernandez. So I think the only person that we should be asking this question to is our very own Darren Teed, who did go with Fernandez.
Absolutely.
Why are we going with Fernandez, my man?
Oh, I'll give it to you real quick. Let me pull up my notes.
I mean, it's like you got this crazy dead time where you're not gonna fucking, you're just gonna be looking up the notes and shit, whatever.
Is it in the main card?
Yeah.
Buck,
I'm
Buck
sorry.
his notes.
No, not
Look.
fuck the notes, Ray. I feel like there's got more first round knockouts. I feel like this guy is coming out to prove something. I feel like he has more routes to victory, and I feel like he has a proven record, a better proven record. I feel like him having, what is it?
Coochie?
He's had far less losses on his record.
Okay.
I just feel like he's putting guys away a lot better and a lot easier. And I feel like
Coochies generally
Farah
do that.
Zam represents Ray's mustache. He's not all in, you know.
Hey, my dog, you're right. I'm not all the way in. I don't like
Just
it.
the mustache, my guy.
I get it, my dog.
But I feel like Fernandez has a way higher chance, and I feel like he's going to come out and try to enforce his will and make that more of a, he's going to take the center of that ring, and he's going to be making it a dogfight. I feel like Zion has not a clue of what's coming his way of the force that's going to be put on him.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it's a respectable.
Damn.
Yeah.
Right.
But this is bullshit. Fucking Zayam's gonna fucking beat the fuck out of that dude. And this is gonna be sad, bro. Like, this is the thing, Darren, I was gonna let you know that ZM, whatever, you know what I mean, is whatever. It's gonna be a sad day. Here's what it is. But I love all y'all.
Telling you, Fernandez is a freaking knockout artist, and he likes to get that shit done in the first
Yeah,
round.
by the time things close, when fight time comes, odds wise, definitely Fernandez is a definitely a live dog. Patricio Pitbull, if things keep trending the way they are, he'll be a live dog for sure. I would probably say Bredson Ribeiro would be a good little live dog.
Absolutely.
Reese McKee would be a good dog pick for sure.
Yep.
And outside of that,
I'd be surprised if Reese McKee's an underdog, period, because the guy that's stepping in is making his debut, isn't he?
Yeah. But I think as of right
Axel- I
now,
think it's
Axel Sola, I want to say as of right now, is a 140 favorite over Reese McKee
No
in their
way.
debut. Yep. And this is Reese McKee's second stint in the UFC. So, there's a lot riding on Souza, who I believe is actually going to be the beginning of Paris fighters on the night who start fighting. So he's going to, start things off, So we'll see how it goes. But, yeah, folks, this has been another episode of Bros Talk MMA. Before we get into the outro, I just want to say Queen Angel wants to let everybody know that she rebukes Raymond's title as the Parlay God and has now bestowed it upon your boy. So you're looking at the new Parlay God and 6 most profitable fucking picks and predictions personality in the space. So
She must
shouts
watch the
out.
tracker.
Shouts out.
She must watch
Queen
the
Angel.
tracker.
Honorary moderator, by the way, as well.
Queen Angel, right? Queen. You. You're right. I've lost too fucking many. Too many motherfucking parlays, and I'm sad about it a little bit, but I also know that I've given the greatest fucking picks ever, all the way through. You know what I mean? And then this last one, sometime it hit me a little bit, whatever. I'm still the greatest. I'm still the fucking greatest. I'm still the fucking greatest, even in these 8 months plus the fucking other 12 months, because I'm Ray, the greatest motherfucking picker that's ever fucking done it, that's ever gonna do it, and you know this shit. So,
I feel like we're getting Delonte West vibes.
I don't give a fuck about Delonte West, because Delonte West is a bitch ass nigga that's sitting on the fucking corner smoking crack, nigga, and I'm not doing that.
He used to play NBA.
I don't give a fuck.
Great.
Out Delonte West. Come on. Now.
Fuck Delonte West. I'm a boss. I'm running it.
Good.
Chill on my guy Delonte West.
I don't give a fuck about no Delonte West. He's probably he was smoking fucking
Yo.
Yeah.
We're wrapping this up.
I'm winning, young winning.
You're gonna be on the comeback. This card. That's what you were about to say, right? You coming
I
back?
don't give a fuck about no comeback, baby.
He made enough picks alongside your boy that he should be all right this week.
Oh, I'm good always. I'm never gonna lose, my dog. I can't at this point. I'm so far ahead. Who the fuck gonna catch up to me? Not you. Not him.
We coming.
Oh, you coming? Oh, well, great.
No
Like,
Diddy.
you better
No
fucking,
Diddy.
You better tell that person that's gonna give you the fucking rub and tug that, cause like you're not coming from me, my nigga.
Can only ride that greatest ever picker, raw WWE shit for so long before it's not real anymore, Brody. And you're looking at the all-time master. Nah, we can leave it at that.
Damn.
This has been another episode of Bros Talk MMA. I'm your host, UTICA, undeniably the illest cat around, a.k.a. Mr. Make This Pick Real Quick, a.k.a. sixth most profitable on the UFC predictions tracker and the new parlay god.
Bam.
I'm here with my bro host extraordinaires.
Mama, I'm guaranteed. Mr. Never Miss, Mr. Paper Chaser, Mr. Bag Getter.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed.
It's fucking RayBuck. It's Chuckle Jordan. It is Mr. fucking always winning. It is Mr. Hand me that belt. Give me my crown. And maybe I'm not the parlay god. That's okay. But I'm still the fucking parlay god, because you ain't ready for that fucking title yet. Because I'm the greatest. I'm the best that's ever done it. Playing jets. Running around in limos and shit. That's all I do. Get the shoes.
Yep.
Woo!
So, shouts out the chat. Make sure you go check out our Buy Me a Coffee link in the description. And until the next time, folks, we out.